Hello and welcome to Inside Japan. This is our segment, What's Going On Inside Japan, and this is where we talk about what's going on inside Japan. We did change the layout a little bit more on this one because coronavirus and everything, so we're actually social distancing even more, so just to be safe. But yeah, I'm going to be talking to Derek through the computer, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first story I wanted to share was actually with the Sega closing its arcade in Tokyo. Did you hear about this, Derek?
I did. I did hear they've been having some financial troubles, and they actually sold the Sega Arcade brand. So the stores that won't be closing will be, there is a Sega Arcade near us. So it's kind of franchised out to another coin operator who will keep it open, but it won't actually be Sega running it. They're going to focus entirely on whatever games they are making.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. This is what the story was saying, that just yeah, how they were closing like a lot of them, and then there are some that are still staying open. But yeah, it's exactly what you said. So yeah, I thought it was. I Have you ever been to the one in Tokyo?
Akihabara is like Electric Town, and I used to really enjoy going there, when Street Fighter 4 was new. Um, yeah, so I used to love going to Akihabara whenever I was in Tokyo. Um, to be honest, I like playing home games more than arcade games. But when I was a junior high school student, I got really fond memories of Street Fighter 2. So I have an affinity for arcades, despite not really frequenting them very much these days.
Yeah, I totally understand that. I went there the first time I came to Japan, and I kind of feel like Akihabara has changed since then. Like, I feel it's like more of an anime district now instead of an electrical district.
Yeah, I mean, it went from like games to geek culture slash maid cafes and cosplay. So it's a bit different these days,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so that was a good first story, really quick, I guess. But alright, let's go ahead and move on to our second story. So, um, on September 18th, I believe it's September 18th, Cup Noodle is gonna have its 50th year anniversary. Okay, so they're actually celebrating with making this case where you could put like your pencil stuff in there, and it looks like the cup noodles and everything. So they have different, like, it pretty much, you unzip the top and you could put stuff in there. It looks actually really, it looks interesting. I think it would be an interesting like pencil case, and then when you open up at the top, it does have like the little cat thing on there. So I don't know. Did you ever hear about the case?
I didn't hear about that case, but last month at a convenience store, I saw like a cup noodle plastic model kit. So, like, you know, it wasn't cup noodles, it was like a make your own, and it's like, toy toy version, like, so it's pretty interesting the affinity people have for cup noodles here. At home, I remember a ramen packet was just kind of cheap, flavorful food, but here the variety is kind of like the US cereal aisle, just hundreds of varieties, lots of toppings, summer version, winter version, spicy version. So, yeah, noodles are big here for sure.
So yeah, 50th, a 50-year anniversary though. I think that's pretty crazy. Like for some reason I don't know why I never thought that it was that old, but if you think about it, it kind of makes sense.
For some reason, I thought maybe they came about at the end of the 60s. So, yeah, I guess 71 to 21 is 50. So, wow. Yeah, we're getting older for sure.
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, so just a little more info about these packages. They come in the regular cup noodle, the seafood, and the chili tomato, which are the three most popular flavors. And then they come. There's like a bigger. Well, actually, there's a bigger size, slightly bigger size, which actually has the just cup noodle and seafood. So you do have different versions, you can say. But yeah, so I don't know. Do you think this is something that you would buy?
I don't think I would get the pencil case. Last month, I tried a premium cup noodle, which focused on being like really protein heavy. So it was like a protein, health positive version of the cup noodles with a lot more meat cubes. And I thought that was nice, a little bit less junk food, a little bit proper meal. So I like that. It's something to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, so just a really quick thing about this one is that the price is going to be, I think it's 1,850 yen. 1,850 yen. Yeah, for I think the normal sizes. I don't know about the big sizes. But yeah, that's how much they're going to cost. And so those are going on sale, like I said, on the 18th. So I think that's going to be interesting, and I actually might buy one just for the heck of it.
Okay. Well, let me know if you do. I'd be interested in checking that out.
All right. All right. So I have another story right here, which is about Starbucks. I
Okay.
Did you know that they're actually going to be reducing their prices, like for food that they're about to get rid of right before they close?
I did read this story. The details are that maybe 3 hours before closing, food that would be thrown out will be discounted by 20%. And um,
Exactly.
so overall, their food is a little bit pricey. So if that extra 20% makes a difference between you going or not going, maybe go there at 9 instead of 8. Could be good for your wallet.
Yeah, I think that I'm probably still not gonna go to Starbucks late at night, even with the 20% discount. I don't know. It seems like it would be counterproductive towards sleep for me.
Well, the frappuccinos are sugary treats with no caffeine whatsoever. So if you're looking for sweets, you could do worse. Also, I do sometimes finding myself drinking coffee at 7:30 or 8. I got stuff to do. I need to perk up a bit. So, not impossible.
Okay. Yeah, I could understand that. Like, yeah. So for me, since I probably could, the earliest I could get Starbucks during the weekday is probably like around 10:30 at night. And so, and so, yeah. I'm pretty sure I could find a good discount if they have food, but then I don't want to just go in there and see that they probably ran out of food or something and be like, oh, what do I buy now? Something else, I guess. And so, yeah. So I probably won't be getting a discount.
Yeah, probably me neither.
So kind of defeats the purpose. So I do have one more story.
Okay.
This last story is actually a test. It's a medical test. They actually test your urine for mental health. It's like a mental health screening. Did you hear about this
Oh,
one?
what are you suggesting? Are you suggesting I need to be checked up on?
No,
This
no,
may not be the best public
no, no.
forum to bring up your
No,
concerns.
that was, gosh dang it, you got me. Okay, so, wow, you got me good on that one. Alright, so this is just testing to see if you're at risk, kind of. So the way the test works is that they test your urine, and it's an at-home kit that you could buy. You could order it online or buy it over the counter. You test yourself, and it doesn't tell you which mental illness you might have. It's just kind of evaluating the risks of having mental illness. So it's like if you're at high risk, you probably should see a professional.
Well, I've heard they're coming up with a lot of unique tests that could help you with preventative problems. So any medical advance is good in my book.
Yeah, so I'm actually really liking this because it's like the kind of like what the article said. It's like that first step that you need to take. And so if you're like worried, you can test yourself, and then it could be done in private. You don't have to worry about something. And if you're at a low risk, then maybe you will be fine overall. But if you're at a high risk, you can actually seek professional help. And yeah, so these things actually go for about 3,000 to 4,000 yen. So it's pretty much like 27 to $36 around there for right now, if you're to compare it to US prices.
I think these tests are definitely good.
Yeah. So I kind of just like these tests. I probably won't take one myself because I'm like, I feel fine. But then it's like, if I feel fine and I take one, it's like, you're at a high risk, I'm gonna be like, wait, what? Why? And then that'll probably like induce anxiety or something for me personally. But but yeah. Okay. So do you have any stories, or are we gonna end right here?
2 stories from the week stuck out at me. Yours are a lot more positive. I remember reading that there was like an acid attack in the subway. Someone just threw some acid in someone's face and neck, which is, random violence in Japan is pretty rare. So that story stuck out to me. Also, I think there was a ruling where a Japanese court sentenced organized crime leader to death for the first time for his role in ordering people to do bad things. Not the biggest stories, but those definitely stuck me as being kind of unique, not everyday events here, but not a little bit darker than your stories.
Those sound really interesting. I kind of want to go over those. It's like, no, just some guy just threw acid in another person's face, and they're gonna kill this big boss right here, this big crime boss. But just some stories. It's like, wait, what? Like, any of those stories are very interesting. So, all right, so that's the stories we have today. We kind of cut it short. I think we do have a lot of interesting stories. However, we do have lives and we have to get on with them. So thank you very much. Please let us know if you mind us social distancing, if you want us to do it another way, go back to one of the older styles. Leave a comment if you have any questions or any stories to share. Just go ahead and just leave that down in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you. Bye.